When it comes to celebrating aviation, Polk County knows how to throw a party. A new festival celebrating seaplanes is coming up, and it's all happening at the world's seaplane capital, Winter Haven Airport. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Dion Spires. Today in the studio we have Leo Treggy, the airport director from City of Winter Haven. How are you doing today, Leo?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. It's great to have you here.
Likewise, it's good to be here.
Today we're talking about your Seaplane event that's coming up, and it sounds really interesting. We're going to get into that in just a second. But first, I want to ask you, why seaplanes? How did this event come to be? Because it's not something you see every day.
That's right, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't know about Winter Haven is that we've been involved in the seaplane activities for over 50 years. I always started with the establishment of the Jack Brown's seaplane base. For over 50 years, they've been training seaplane pilots from all over the planet. And according to the Seaplane Pilots Association, the Browns Seaplane Base, they train over 50% of the seaplane pilots in the country. So they train more pilots than every other seaplane training facility combined. So it's a very interesting thing that we have in Winter Haven and all the Channel Lakes. So it's very friendly to seaplanes and seaplane pilots. They can go pretty much around the city from lake to lake. And now, especially now, we just got a contract with the Seaplane Pilots Association, which to build the headquarters, the international headquarters actually, at the Winter Haven Municipal Airport. So the seaplane tradition, they all started with the Brown Seaplane Base, and now confirmed with us having the Seaplane Pilots Association World Headquarters. Really make us a unique place for seaplane activity. The airport itself is surrounded by 5 lakes. So we have direct access to the water, not just through the seaplane base, Brown Seaplane Base, but now with the establishment of the Seaplane Pilots Association, we're going to have a second seaplane base on the airport. So it's really, we're all excited, and it's really interesting. And we are in a unique position nationally to be exactly the world's seaplane capital.
Very neat. Now you say that the headquarters of the Seaplane Association is in Winter Haven? Or where is that at? They
are in the process of building actually their first permanent headquarters. Right now they are located at Sun and Fun campus.
Okay.
But because of the unique characteristics of the airport, so they are building the permanent facility at the Winter Haven Airport.
Okay, that's awesome to have that right here at home in Polk County.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Excited.
And tell me a little bit about what exactly the Seaplane Association is and does. Just a brief overview of that.
Yeah. The Seaplane Pilots Association is the most influential association for seaplane and seaplane pilots. A lot of what they do is education. They also fight to protect seaplane activities on keep the waters open, should I say. So they provide a lot of safety trainings. They pretty much they deal with any issue that is related to seaplane activity within the country. So they do a great work in also marketing the seaplane around the country as well, and I guess educating people to understand that the seaplane activity is not harmful to the waters, and actually they can be done along with boating activities, that there's no conflict. So any issue that may arise that involve to seaplane activity, the Seaplane Pilots Association is there to help.
So they're really raising an awareness about all things seaplanes, essentially.
Essentially.
Which
yeah.
goes hand in hand with your event, because I feel that it's going to raise awareness of seaplanes here in Polk County, because I've never even really, I've seen them, but I never think about them, you know?
Yeah.
So to have them there prominent is going to be good. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are having going on at your event.
Yes. And the idea with the event is exactly that, to also educate the public and inspire the public and bring awareness. We have this big thing over here in Polk County, Winter Haven, really special when it comes to seaplane activities, and nobody knows. Or a lot of people don't know. And so we want an event that is open to the public. There's no fees to get in.
That's awesome.
So it is a full day event, which is going to start with the arrival of the seaplanes. So seaplanes, there'll be display of seaplanes all day long. And after that, we have the parade. We'll start with a pilot breathing. We go through safety procedures and things like that, and then the airplane is going to start taking off about 11:30 in the morning. So the different thing over here about this parade is not going to be on the road. You're not going to see the seaplanes drive on the road or anything like that, but they're going to be hopping from lake to lake, especially the channel lakes. So they're going to do a big circle around the area. It's going to be a formation flight, a coordinated flight. We're expecting about 50 seaplanes this year. So they're going to be going from select lakes, landing on those lakes, splashing, and moving forward to the next lake. So people around the city and within the county are going to have the opportunity to see the formation. It should be very interesting to see. So after that, we have a couple seminars for the seaplane pilots, which they get safety information and training that helps them with what they do. But it's still open to the public too, for whoever is interested in knowing more about seaplanes.
Yeah.
But then the real fun begins about 4 o'clock when we have the food trucks. We have beverage, including beer. Then we also have live music. We have the band Behaving. They're going to be playing for the general public. And it's a nice opportunity to come out. It's fun for the entire family. Come and see what seaplanes are about, be around aviation, celebrate what we have over here. So it should be we're very excited about the event.
Yeah. And just to clarify, if you're not at the event, you'll still be able to see that parade from different areas in Winter Haven?
Yes, it would be hard to miss about 50 seaplanes flying around.
Yeah.
So you're still going to be able to see, actually be part of it somehow and actually see part of the event. But yes, but it definitely should come out, and so you have the opportunity to see the seaplanes up close and just celebrate and I guess be around all of us. I guess it's a good opportunity to socialize.
Now, if you go to the event, is there any opportunity to get up close to the seaplanes? Are people able to see like inside of the seaplanes and see what the setup is and that sort of thing, or just simply watch them fly?
No, you're gonna have the opportunity to actually see inside, touch them, and actually get pretty close to. The seaplane is gonna be on display on the main ramp. It is actually where we're gonna have the stage for the band. We're gonna have the food trucks over there too. So you're gonna be actually you're gonna have the opportunity to touch and be really close and get to know and mingle.
Get the full experience.
Yes.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm thinking back to like career day in elementary school when you like get up in the fire truck, and it's a exciting thing whenever you've never seen something like that and you get to be up close and personal and really not get a hands-on, but kind of to some extent, and get inside. So that'll be cool for family altogether, really.
Oh, definitely, especially for kids. Nowadays, we have kids that are very interested in aviation. There's a chance for them to get to know aviation too, a part of aviation, of get to know airplanes, see how things work, and touch it. Every once in a while, we have schools that come by, and they always have a good time. So there's a chance for them to come with the entire family of their parents and get introduced to that to that field. So it should be very interesting for the entire family to be able to do that together. So.
And if someone comes out and they really spark an interest in the seaplanes, are they able to, with the Seaplane Association, to get involved and maybe get the training through them? Is that something that they can find out more about through them?
Yes, the Seaplane Policy Association is definitely a great resource when it comes to anything about seaplanes. But we do have also flight schools on the airport, and again, the Brown Seaplane Base that been providing seaplane training for over 50 years. And people do come from around the world to get trained by the Brown Seaplane Base. Literally, people from other country come to Winter Haven just for that. So that's definitely the opportunity is there for those who want to get involved or learn those techniques.
Definitely. And is there any particular reason why they come from that far to Winter Haven? Like, is it a really renowned service where they teach it there? Have they been awarded or anything like that?
Yes, they are renowned. They're known around the world, and I guess because they've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
So people, and they're good on what they do, so people know about them. And I should be a little embarrassed to say that, but even before I knew about Winter Haven Airport, I knew about the seaplane, the Brown Seaplane Base. So you have idea of
How well known.
well known they are. So you hear about them anywhere you go, aviation events, and especially seaplanes. You hear about them.
Yeah.
So even before I knew about the airport, a few years ago, of course, I knew about the Brown Seaplane Base. So, and again, so people from all over, when they're looking to get those. To get the training, I guess they ask where's the place to go, and they're gonna tell you it's Brown Seaplane Base. So that's good.
All right, so it's kind of a big deal then, right?
It is.
All right, well, thank you for being here with us today, talking about the event.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you there too.
Of course.
Really good.
Come join Winter Haven Airport for the Seaplane Festival and Parade Saturday, November 7th from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Seminars, food, live music, and the parade are just a few of the things on the agenda. There's no admission fee for the event, and Winter Haven Airport is located at 2073 US Highway 92 West in Winter Haven. For more information, give them a call at 863-298-4551 or check them out on the web at www.seaplanecapital.com.